Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron. I hope you're having a great day or night in Jesus. We're going to be looking at some highly recommended Thomas Nelson Bibles today. So thanks for being here. This is King James Bibles. Let's dive in. I'm just going to use Amazon because it's kind of a good one-stop shop for all these. And believe it or not, many times it's got the best prices. So let's dive in. So the first one is the KJV Holy Bible, large print thin line. And a lot of people love the large print thin line in either Nelson or Holman. I know a ton of guys that this is their preaching Bible. And so it's 102.43. Now, this is when I'm making the video. I have no idea what it's going to be when you look it up. Came out October 11th, 2022. It's comfort print, red letter. It's going to be amazing. Looks like it's got 3 ribbon markers. And again, goat skin leather. This is in their premier collection, which they got that from yours truly, Johnny Dollar. And KJV Holy Bible giant print with 53,000 cross references, black premium goatskin. And I know the people up at Thomas Nelson, I don't want to mention their names, but they search the world for the very best leathers. They do. They've done the Premier Study Bible, which I was managing editor of. They did such an amazing job on both editions. Spanish edition coming out. So this is, again, this would be a great, looks like 3 ribbon markers, only $82.75. I think I've got a review of this one. I may have a review on the other one too, in the Premier collection. And then there's a large print single column, 43,000 in diverse cross references, red goatskin leather. It looks like it's got the raised Bible bands, which I like better. The one thing, the large print thin line has the raised Bible bands. They kind of tried to get away, I think, with just doing the gold bands. I like the raised Bible bands better. I just do. This one is $132.99 goat skin. And then here's a black premium large print verse by verse with cross references. It's not thin line and it's not the single column format, which there's some people that decidedly like the single column format. A lot of people who study their Bibles like single column reference instead of the dual column. And it has some advantages. I like to read a single column. I'd like to read a variety of different double column, single column, paragraph, big print, small print, medium print, on and on. Because it seems like I pick up different stuff as I'm reading through it. Things that I miss reading it one way, I get it another way. This one is $189.99. Again, in the wonderful 2K Denmark comfort print. And they just did a home run there. Here's another KJV personal size reference Bible, Sovereign collection, black premium goat skin. This is the Premier. It's $209.99. And the Sovereigns, they're this generation's Concords. Incredible size, incredible readability, great references. And okay, so you say, well, I don't want the 209. The beautiful thing about the Sovereigns, their imitation leathers are just about as good a quality, and they're usually priced in the 30s, like 30 something bucks. As a matter of fact, it says paperback $19.95. I wonder what it means by paperback. It's not paperback. It's a gift and award Bible from 1996. I don't even know why it put that on there. And then the King James Study Bible, leather soft, full color edition, one of the greatest study Bibles in print right now. There's 3, obviously I recommend the Premier Study Bible, but in this type series, there's 3, the Holman full color, the Nelson full color, and then the Christian Art is fantastic as well. You can't really go wrong with any of them. Now, obviously, I believe the text is correct, true, perfect. Anytime people start putting notes in there, they may have their biases, opinions, or error. That's human stuff. It's not the God stuff. And then the KJV Preaching Bible, premium calfskin leather, brown comfort print. Wow, just unbelievable. The next one is the KJV Journal of the Word Bible, large print, premium leather, brown red leather, and it's got, like, you tie it around, like the ties and the flap. Yeah, it's looking gorgeous there. And then another KJV Preaching Bible, black calfskin, comfort print. Calfskin is just fantastic. And here's another KJV Holy Bible, giant print, full-size premium, full grain leather. It's not the goat skin, but full grain leather means it's one sheet of leather, and it's usually coming from a cow. And thumb indexed ribbon marker, only $68.87. Look at that. And then here's a bestseller. This is one of the ones I was talking about. The Deluxe Black Leather Soft Giant Print, 53,000 cross references. If you have seeing problems, I like to read out of giant prints, I do, but in large, but I like to preach out of them. And then here is one, look at this, KJV Holy Bible, compact premium, full grain leather, red letter edition, ribbon marker, $31.87. Now this is not Thomas Nelson though. This is Christian art, which I mentioned earlier. And just so many. So we're going to stop there with the Tommy Nelson, I think. Let me just check this other page. Yeah, it's getting me into some other stuff right now. So, great Bibles from Thomas Nelson, some of the very best Bibles currently printed, probably done over at Amity in China, but still amazing. And the tariffs don't affect books as of right now. We're very grateful for that. God bless. Talk with you later. Subscribe. Hit the bell notification. Bye-bye.